Vincent Victorian at your service, and welcome once again to our Christmas special. Tonight, we have something old, something new, and we have something very special just to show you. Stick around and I think you'll like what you're about to see. This is Killer Kitchen on the one and only Angry 80s Guy.
The following program contains material that may be too intense for some viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Don't be scared. I'm the super sweet monster with the super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Biffle, here's the super sweet new cereal, Frankenberry.
But I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Well, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monstrous strawberry flavor.
Count Chocula.
Frankenberry.
Hi.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
And a Merry Christmas to you all. Now, the fat guy's coming to break into your house tonight, and I thought, with that in mind, I wanted to send all you little kitties and goblins and ghouls to bed with something to think about. Which brings us to our very first feature this evening. Now you see, Christmas isn't Christmas without a little bit of brandy and some knock, don't you think? Our first feature is actually kind of interesting if you think about it. You see, it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. Now, Robert Zemeckis, most of you guys know, that's the guy who did Forrest Gump, or I know him better for way better movies like Back to the Future, okay? Now, Robert Zemeckis, who's known for all these family films and this like kid-oriented shit, and he took what was the source material from 1953's comic book from Vault of Horror, right? And kept almost all the original, the way it was in the comic, with a couple small differences. But what's really cool is he didn't just use the comic for his inspiration, but in 1972, Tales from the Crypt, the movie, had come out. And this was a segment. In fact, I believe it was the second segment. Pardon me. I already been hitting my nog. Anyway, it was the second segment in Tales from the Crypt, 1972. And so when he was putting this together, he was drawing inspiration from both the original comic, but also going and dating back to how it was presented in that English film. And I gotta be honest, we show this every year, and the reason we show it every year, this is a staple here in the kitchen, is because in my opinion, this is one that just gets better every year. And every year we've watched it here in the kitchen. This will be number 3 here. And I gotta tell you guys, I love it even more. And the more of you guys who join our little clan here, well, you guys help me enjoy it even more. Because with you guys watching, I start really delving and I started doing some digging. And I gotta tell you, I have been through the bowels of the internet in the last week, digging up things that I can find. And I will tell you, if anybody ever wonders why I'm an asshole and why I am the angry 80s guy, try crawling through the bowels of the internet for a week. I really, really hope you guys are getting entertained here, man! But no, all joking aside, we ended up coming up with some really cool shit that I want to bring out as we go through the episode. But as we finish off our episode, we have something very cool to show you. You see, recently I showed you guys Monsters. It's the very first episode that ever aired, and I kind of wanted to get a feeling. And a lot of you guys chimed back at me. You let me know you were really digging it, you liked it. And so I thought, how appropriate than to rather show you just episode 2. Show you the Monsters Christmas episode called Glim Glim. It originally aired December 24th, 1988 on Christmas Eve. And what I'm going to tell you about that, there is nothing that compares to the kindness and trusting of a child until it has been mutated and used by the adults in the child's life. I'll let you stew on that one. Now, before we get started, I decided it's Christmas. We're going to do something out of the ordinary here, because the people out there who know me, I don't really fuck with the hard shit too often. In fact, last time I fucked with Brandy, they caught me naked in the middle of July singing Christmas carols. Don't ask. So now I'm gonna... Right about there. And I don't really do nothing super special, but I thought, you know, Christmas Eve, let's light these bitches up. So we got one there. Then I grabbed a blue one here. Fuck me running. Got a blue one here. Like that. Throw that in there. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take... Well, first of all, I'm going to shake this up again. That fucking hurts. Fuck. It's shaking. You guys at home can totally do a way better job, but my wife and I, we ain't picky. We just want to drink. And Cam Pem is with us here tonight, running the cameras. So, I want to say a special thanks to Cam Pam tonight, too, for all the work she's done. She has been a lifesaver making this episode happen where I can bring it to you. So, you guys want, maybe don't forget about Cam Pam. Leave her a little message down below. I'm sure she'd love to read it. You want to say something, Cam Pam? Say hi?
Yeah, the message will say, stay off the show.
Many of you could be saying, why didn't you just use a spoon? Now, where's the damn fun in that? Really, where's the fun in that? Apparently our lights were useless though. It lights up the bottom of the glass. The eggnog's just a little too thick. That's okay. But I do have something just a little special for this. You see, real quick, I'm not being paid for this, so don't think this is some bullshit like the other YouTubers do, whatever. But I wanted to show you guys, because these lights are fucking cool as hell. Check this out. I got a box of 100 of these, right? And I think I paid, shit, $12. And these are the coolest thing. I got an assortment, so it's got just different colors. So you get blue, red, white. You never know until you pull the tab. Which is cool. I may not always like surprises, but this is one case where it's always a surprise. And for $12, it's well worth the money. If you guys want to kind of add a little sparkle to your fucking evenings, get a box of these. You find them up on fucking Amazon. Now, even for legal bullshit, fuck them. Like, I'm actually trying to help them. But, I can't tell you where to go except Amazon because I don't remember who I ordered it from. And I'm too fucking lazy to get back on my phone and try to look it up. But I wanted to show you guys these because these, I was really stoked when I got these. I thought they were going to be some bullshit, like trash. Fuck, I've had a couple of these. The ones in the brandy bottle have been running for 2 days. So, I mean, they're pretty reliable. They're cool. They work 100,000 times better than what I would have thought for the money. So that is not a case where you get what you pay for. But that is only part of what I wanted to show you here. You see, we also have no, that's the wrong one. Fuck, I didn't pull it out. So, this is the Cinnamon Toast Crunch Cinnamon and Sugar. Right on top. It's gonna be one of them nights. There we go. Merry Christmas. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make my wife a drink and hopefully half the mess. And I'm going to clean this mess so we can start our golden grilled cheese, followed by our Snowy Hill bloody mashed potatoes. Stick around. I think you'll be interested in that one. And don't miss the end of the episode where I'm going to be making an elixir to save the entire human race.
Steven Spielberg presents Gremlins. They're clever. They're mischievous. They'll get into the kitchen, the basement, the garage. They'll get into anything. And once they get in, you're in for it. Gremlins. They'll be expecting you at a special sneak preview Saturday, May 19th. Directed by Joe Dante. Rated PG.
Hello, kiddies. Just your old pal, the Crypt Keeper, having a little holiday fun. Why else would I be in this getup? Unless there was a clause in my contract. In fact, I've got some Christmas goose for you. Goosebumps, that is. Yes, indeedy. A little terror tale chock full of holiday fear. I mean, cheer, of course. So, get a gander of the Yuletide Yelp yarn that goes a little something like this. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
God bless us, everyone. Right. Something needs to be done about that fire. Have you got the poker?
Yes.
Well, let me have it.
What did you say?
What are you, deaf? I said let me have it.
Merry Christmas, you son of a bitch.
Guess what the Simpsons, America's funniest new family, are getting for Christmas?
Pantyhose.
No, their very own TV special.
Cool.
So make your Christmas wish.
Hey, Santa, what's shaking, man?
Get into the holiday spirit.
Jingle bells, Batman snow, frozen way. Don't kill me, Dad.
And join them for a night of laughs on the Simpsons Christmas special.
Homer and I are looking forward to your visit.
Tonight at 7:30 on Fox 29.
Frank Cross is a man of true vanity, whose specialty is inhumanity.
He's fired? It's Christmas.
Thank you. Call the county. Stop his bonus. Then he saw 3 real ghosts. Now, what scares him the most
I'm the ghost of Christmas present.
is the chance that he's losing his sanity.
Oh, I'm having the weirdest day.
Bill Murray, Scrooged, rated PG-13. Starts Wednesday, November 23rd at theaters everywhere.
20th Century Fox invites you to join the boys and girls of Sigma Phi for their annual New Year's Eve party. This year, it's a masquerade on wheels, and the person behind you could be your best friend or the last person you see on Earth. Experience the most terrifying ride of your life on the Terror Train, rated R.
Starts October 3rd at a selected theater near you.
Are you fans of the macabre? Do you enjoy just blood and guts, or do you want a story? Well, it doesn't much matter, because you'll get it all right here on The Killer Kitchen, on the one, the only, Angry 80s Guy YouTube channel. Stick around. You don't want to miss this.
Don't miss Killer Kitchen, Saturday nights only on Angry 80s Guy YouTube channel.
This season, it'll be a perfect Christmas, thanks to Chevy Chase.
That thing had 9 lives. She just spent them all.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, December 1st.
Marshall Bell. That's who's playing Joseph, who just took a fire poker to the forehead. Look, that felt real nice. Look at these rich fucks. You know, I like to consider myself pretty passive and pretty nice about most things. But you know, I gotta tell you, these rich fucking people, they just fucking, they irk the fuck out of me. They act like because their bank account has all this money and they can buy their way out of legal trouble, and they can buy their way out of this and buy their way into this, and they can buy this, and they can even buy people into their lives. You know what? I finally had enough. I've had enough. And so I decided, you know what? Fuck this. In fact, a certain actor who I can't mention on the air because I don't want to get sued like he sued South Park, actually was caught on one of these YouTube videos, these shorts, telling somebody he's eating this golden cake. It's got like real gold in the shit. How, yeah, well, you know, I got that kind of money. That's why I'm better than you. And he fucking just stuffs his face like a fucking goober. And it's just like, you know what, man? Fuck you, dude. And so, you know, I thought about it. And yeah, I like my cake, but I don't know about all this golden cake shit. I ain't into that kind of dig. But I'll tell you, I started searching through the internet, and I found some 24 karat edible gold. I also found some sheets of 24 karat edible gold. Now, Cam, Pam, and I had to save up all year to be able to get this. We actually literally were giving up our cigarettes like for the last week of every fucking month since last Christmas to be able to do this. So I don't want to say too much, but I'll let you guys put your minds on that one. And what we're going to do is we are going to make some golden grilled cheese. Stick around later. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. You see, I can't settle for just a grilled cheese. In fact, I started thinking about it, and my favorite two things to eat with a grilled cheese have always been macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes. Well, it is Christmas after all, Christmas Eve, and so my noodles started cooking. Well, now we're going to be cooking some freshly fallen Snowy Hill mashed potatoes with that killer kitchen twist you'll only find right here. So, what I'm going to do is, motherfucker, oh my god, I'm going to set this fucking thing up here, and we're going to heat this bitch up at, say, nice low heat, medium heat. Fuck it, we'll go in the middle. Now we're going to leave this cook and simmer in here. We're going to boil these taters. Now, in the meantime, we've gathered up most of what we need here. Got a couple more odds and ends to put together. And if you'll remember, we told you during our Black Friday special about our monster blood gravy. Well, I've taken the liberty to alter my recipe a little bit to fit tonight's theme. And so we will be having our bloody gravy served on top of snowy mashed potato hills with our main course being our golden grilled cheese. Stick around. We'll see you on the next break. I gotta tell you guys, you know what? I gotta say it. Ow. I gotta say this, man. I said earlier how this episode just gets better every year. You know what I noticed is when I was rewatching this and I was making the cuts to show you guys this year, right? Did you guys notice Marshall Bell, right? The way he plays it, he plays the exact same type of character actor in every fucking movie he's in. Like, check this out. He played the same kind of quiet, asshole-ish dick in that fucking Stephen King ripoff. Well, not ripoff, but spin-off from the movie, the book, The Body, from different seasons. later turned into a movie in 1986 called Stand By Me. He played our lead character's dad, and the guy was a fucking dick. He was in A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. He played the gym teacher. He was a fucking dick. And then, I mean, okay, here's one everybody knows. You guys all know it. He played that fucking weird dude with that dude in his stomach on Total Recall. I forget the character's name. That, like, Quaid. That fucking weird little baby face coming out of his stomach. This guy has been in so many fucking things, and it's so cool, like, that he actually took the time to, like, because at this point, he had done so many roles and been in so many things. This guy was pretty well known. So it's really cool that they were able to drag him into this for just that opening shot. And what's even better, he plays that fucking just got knocked upside the head part, like, dead on. That slap on the table. And what's funny, a behind the scenes part of that most people don't know, when he went to thump his head down, it actually took a couple takes because he kept doing it too hard and fucking himself up. All right, this is Killer Kitchen. We're going to boil these, and we'll see you right here on our next break.
You're supposed to be in bed, young lady.
But he's here. I saw him.
Who?
Santa Claus.
Oh, come on now.
But I saw him. He was outside. Good night, Joseph.
Oh, come on now.
How come Joseph didn't say good night to me?
He's asleep, sweetheart, like you're supposed to be.
But when Santa comes, he'll wake Joseph up.
Honey, I don't think even Santa could wake up your stepfather. Now, you get to sleep, young lady, or the big guy won't come at all.
I can't sleep. It's too hot. See, you're even sweating.
Well, I'll tell you what then. I'm gonna open this window for you, but just a little bit, okay? The one thing you didn't ask for Christmas, young lady, was a cold.
What did you want for Christmas, Mommy?
I already got it, sweetheart. I already got it.
Hey, it's the Big Monster. I'm out partying. Leave your name, number, and measurements.
Darling, it's Elizabeth. I know you told me not to call, but I just had to tell you. It's done. I did it. It's all ours. The money, everything. We're free. Merry Christmas, darling. And a very happy New Year.
Holly's just a robot.
You're not alive.
Or is she? Monsters. Sunday at 6:30 on PHL 17.
It's heading this way. The Monster Event of Summer '88. Special exclusive double secret announcement Wednesday. 4, 6, 9 p.m. Eastern. Only on MTV.
Ouch! You guys gotta be crazy! 45 songs in one set? I mean, I got this idea. Why don't we get somebody else to do it?
Yeah, while we're at it, why don't we get a couple of guitars, too?
Yeah. Might as well get a couple more bass players, too. Well, Get a violin player.
You, with the instrument of your choice. Who cares if you can actually play the damn thing? On stage with Van Halen on a stop of the Monsters of Rock tour. You also get to experience the seamy underside of life on the road with Van Halen, Scorpions, Dokken, Metallica, and Kingdom Come. For 1 week, you and 3 of your so-called friends will ride along with all the monsters in your own super deluxe tour bus. There's a fridge stocked with Sun Country wine coolers, all the Caramello candy bars you can eat, and LA Gear sneaks for the winners and 100 runner-ups. To enter, just send a postcard with your name and address to MTV's Monsters of Rock, P.O. Box 899, Radio City Station, New York, New York 10101. The Monsters of Rock. It's the heaviest tour of the post-industrial age.
Scorpions, Dokken,
Metallica, Kingdom Come, and you with Van Halen. Ouch!
Remember those idyllic scenes out of your childhood? Crisp winter nights, sleigh bells, crackling Yule logs? Remember those? Remember them well. After Black Christmas, they'll never be the same again. Black Christmas. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
Rated R.
You're watching Killer Kitchen right here on the Angry 80s Guy. These things are still cooking away, doing their thing. And before I let you guys get back to the show, I just wanted to point out what an amazing job they did with the sets on this thing. I mean, this entire thing was shot on a Hollywood fucking soundstage, and they really made it look like it was some nice big house out in fucking some fancy smancy fucking area in the fucking other side of the country. It was really cool. So I want to give total commendation to, like, these guys really put in the effort to make it look like it was a winter stormy night. Typical, you know, all-American Christmas, or at least the one they promised us and never got delivered. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll make my own Merry Christmas. And I tell you, after enough of this brandy, all the fucking shit that I see walking up and down the street, then, you know, they start to turn into fucking elves. And they're making little toys, and the city becomes sort of Santa's workshop. Only when I'm drunk. But damn it, with enough brandy, you can make anything happen. Stick around. This is Killer Kitchen.
How many times have I asked you to lose some weight? Come on, Joseph.
We'll continue our Music for Christmas Eve after KEC News on the hour. And now here's Tracy Donahue with the headlines.
Police and sheriff's departments in the Gaines County area have issued an all-points bulletin this evening for a male Caucasian reported to have brutally murdered 4 women in the Pleasantville area. County authorities say that the man, a patient at the Pleasantville Institute for the Criminally Insane, escaped earlier this evening and should be considered extremely dangerous. Officials confirm that the suspect is a heavyset man in his late 40s and is reported to be wearing a Santa Claus suit stolen from the home of one of his victims. All citizens in the Pleasantville-Gaines area are advised to remain in their homes until further notice throughout this emergency alert situation.
Few sit-ups. Trip to the gym once in a while. It wouldn't have killed you. How about a nice cold plunge, Joseph? Now you're dead. Who's there? Hello? Operator! Get me the police! You've got to help me! You've got to help me!
Give me your location, ma'am.
My location? It's...
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Mrs. Kamen?
Yes?
Mrs. Kamen, this is Sergeant Feldstein at the Pleasantville Police Station. We're calling everyone in your immediate vicinity about the individual who escaped from the mental hospital tonight.
Huh?
Have you heard anything about it on the news or...
No.
Well, ma'am, he's killed a couple of people. We have reports he's wearing an old Santa Claus suit, and we're sending deputies to all the homes in your area just to check up.
You're sending the police here?
Yes, ma'am.
Here?
That's right, ma'am. There should be a man in your area in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, is there anything else I should know about this individual?
Well, not really, ma'am. He's apparently used an axe to kill his victims. I don't mean to alarm you, but, well, for your protection, we do suggest you lock your home and remain indoors until the deputy arrives.
Yes. Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Oh, no, officer. I didn't kill him. Santa did it. Didn't you, Santa? Didn't you? You gotta be kidding me. That's it, Joseph.
Operator?
The killer! The killer is here! Please, get me the police! I knocked him out! He's here! You've got to hurry!
He's there?
Yes! Yes! He killed my husband!
Give me your location.
My location...
Hello? Hello? Ma'am?
Oh, God, please hurry!
Ma'am, please calm down. Tell me where you are.
12 Lori Lane! Please!
anything you can protect yourself with?
Joseph's gun!
This season, it'll be a perfect Christmas, thanks to Chevy Chase.
That thing had 9 lives. She just spent them all.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, December 1st.
Confessions. Romantic confessions. True romantic confessions. Need a little romance in your life? Listen in. Find out what's really going on. You'll be amazed.
Calls cost $5 per minute. Adults only.
True romantic confessions. Listen as people confess their most interesting secrets. Come on, you'll love it. True romantic confessions. You know you want to listen. Call now.
You can enjoy the world of beauty, excitement, and adventure. All these and more can be yours in the wonderful world of art. And with this art test from Art Instruction Schools, you can find out if you have the interest and desire needed to become a serious art student. So to get your free art test without cost or obligation, call this toll-free number now. Call 1-800-USA-9898. That's 1-800-USA-9898.
What kind of woman likes to have fun in the sun? The same kind that likes to have fun on the phone. You can call and share the best conversation anytime, whenever you want to have a little fun. She's a special woman, the kind that's easy to talk to. And if you'd rather just listen, well, she's got the sweetest voice you'll ever hear. So pick up your phone and have some fun. Call now. $3.99 per minute, must be over 18.
Call now.
This is no ordinary conversation line. You can hear the difference. The women are bright, beautiful, and waiting to talk to you. You'll enjoy the best conversation you've ever had. Just call now and find out for yourself.
The right woman makes all the difference in the world.
First 18 seconds free. $3.99 per minute, must be over 18.
Ah, there's the beer. Here's my butter. Hey, you're watching Killer Kitchen. You know, Santa Claus is actually played by Larry Drake, a very talented actor. Most of you might be most familiar with him. He actually played Benny Stulwicks on the show L.A. Law. Little tidbit of info. Hey, stick around. We'll see you guys on the next break. I need a beer.
Carrie, thank goodness.
See, Mommy? I told you Santa would come, and he didn't even have to come down the chimney. I let him in.
No! No!
Naughty or nice?
How was that for a scream, boys and ghouls? Oh, don't worry about little Carrie. This particular Santa preferred older women. In pieces, that is. Well, it just goes to show ya. Be very careful what you ask for Christmas. You might just get it.
Century Fox invites you to join the boys and girls of Sigma Phi for their annual New Year's Eve party. This year it's a masquerade on wheels, and the person behind you could be your best friend or the last person you see on Earth. Experience the most terrifying ride of your life on the Terror Train, rated R.
Starts October 3rd at a selected theater near you.
The night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Remember, he only looks like Santa Claus. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent Night, Deadly Night, rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Remember those idyllic scenes out of your childhood? Crisp winter nights, sleigh bells, crackling Yule logs? Remember those? Remember them well. After Black Christmas, they'll never be the same again. Black Christmas. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight.
Rated R.
What kind of woman likes to have fun in the sun? The same kind that likes to have fun on the phone. You can call and share the best conversation anytime, whenever you want to have a little fun. She's a special woman, the kind that's easy to talk to. And if you'd rather just listen, well, she's got the sweetest voice you'll ever hear. So pick up your phone and have some fun. Call now. $3.99 per minute, must be over 18.
Call now.
This is no ordinary conversation line. You can hear the difference. The women are bright, beautiful, and waiting to talk to you. You'll enjoy the best conversation you've ever had. Just call now and find out for yourself.
The right woman makes all the difference in the world.
First 18 seconds free. $3.99 per minute, must be over 18.
The world's financial crunch has even hit St. Nick. He's had to lay off helpers, which made him downright sick. And now here comes the saddest news, news you won't believe.
dear Santa won't be coming to your house Christmas Eve. Santa Claus went broke just the other day. Then his friendly bank repossessed his sleigh. His costs have all gone up, his profits are way down. This Christmas poor old Santa Claus ain't coming to your town. Juggle bills, can't get through the stack. It ain't no joke, the fat guy's broke, there's not much in his sack. Jack, Santa Claus is sporting quite a frown. It makes him sick to think Saint Nick ain't coming to your town. Santa has a list, a shorter one, I fear. Your name's not on it now, but maybe on next year. The money crunch has hit, dear Santa Claus as well. Someday this Christmas will be called the holidays from hell. Juggle bills, that's all that Santa does. No time for toys for girls and boys, it ain't what it once was. 'Cause Santa Claus hasn't got a buck. They cut up all his credit cards, and you're just out of luck. He's tightening his belt. He's even lost some weight, a shadow of himself. At just 328, he had 8 reindeer once, but now he's down to 5. He barbecued the other 3 to keep his elves alive. Juggle bills, just to make ends meet. Santa's got a push cart selling chestnuts on the street. Oh, Santa Claus, it's so hard to believe that roly-poly jolly man won't be there Christmas Eve. Yesterday was bad, today is even worse. I thought I'd never hear dear old Santa curse. This damn financial crunch has turned us all to boobs. Santa's life as well as ours have all gone down the tube. Juggle bills, can't get through the stack. It ain't no joke, the fat guy's broke, there's nothing in his sack. Jack, Santa Claus, the bottom line is clear. The ink is red, I think we're dead, no Santa Claus this year. There ain't no fun for anyone, no Santa Claus this year.
Yeah, we like to get fucked up and do fucked up shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, whoopee!
Don't miss Killer Kitchen, Saturday nights only on Angry 80s Guy YouTube channel.
Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. Marty leads an ordinary life.
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley.
Yeah, well, history is gonna change.
And 1985 is not his year. But Dr. Brown is about to change all that.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It works! It's a flying sausage from outer space!
Now, he's trapped in the past.
It's gotta be a dream.
About to meet
Chocolate.
his future father.
He's a peeping Tom.
And he's making an impression on his mother.
It's an absolute dream. And he can sleep in my room.
Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events.
Now, he's got to make his mother and father fall in love.
For crying out loud, I haven't even been born yet.
And only Dr. Brown can help him get back to the future.
Are you telling me this sucker is nuclear?
Michael J. Fox.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Christopher Lloyd.
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Back to the Future. Rated PG. Now at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations and showtimes.
And welcome back. Now, our mashed potatoes are finished, except they're not mashed yet. They've been quartered and boiled, and now we're just going to melt a stick of butter into them, and we're going to set them to the side. We're not ready for that part just yet. You see, for any mashed potatoes, you have to have gravy. And here in the Killer Kitchen, one thing I like to say is ain't nothing as it seems. So yeah, we're going to have mashed potatoes and gravy. This is our blood gravy. Right here in the Killer Kitchen. And what we're going to do is on a medium heat, which since this is an electric piece of shit, we're going to put it just above medium. We're going to take 2 cups of beef broth. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 cups of red wine. Now, I did not buy top of the line. I didn't buy the wine that I would normally drink. Although, no. But it is good for cooking. Yeah. Gonna alter these measurements. We're gonna do 1 1/3 cups of red wine into that beef broth. Now we're gonna bring that to a simmer. And our next step, in a separate pan down below, we are going to take, excuse me, I choked on the fucking smoke. That's different. In that separate pan, we're actually going to take and we're going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to take and we're going to whisk it together with 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And what you want is kind of a roux. And once you get it to a nice roux, kind of stir it, get it going, and then you want to slowly put it into your simmering pan here. So we're going to get this to a simmer. I'm going to get that ready to go. And in the meantime, I just want to, I have to point out 2 things. See, we happen to have just a little bit of time here. And you guys heard me going off about how cool the 1972 cut was. Well, I said we were going to have some packages to open. And your first present tonight is I'm going to show you guys the 1972 version of the story that we just watched. So we'll see you right here at the conclusion of And All Through the House, 1972 Tales from the Crypt. You know, one thing that's kind of funny too, that mask at the end of the episode that's kind of sitting there, the one that the Crypt Keeper's wearing, that's actually a recycled mask from Silent Night, Deadly Night, which had come out in 1984. And boy, did the mothers get pissed about that one. You know, I swear, if we didn't have all these people in groups bitching and whining and trying to put a stop to people having fun, the world would really be a better place. And I've thought about it, and I have a solution to this problem. I can fix this right now. All you people who want to bitch and you don't like this and you don't like that, dude, there's a lot of towns that are dead. Go move to one. Build your own little town, and you can exclude everybody and exclude everything and all the talking points you don't want to hear, all the fucking true facts that you don't like, all the people who say mean words on the internet that you don't like, all the Donald Trumps that you want to accuse and hate and fucking be stupid about. You can go fucking live in your own little town away from them all. Leave the free people alone. It's a fucking free country. If you're over 21, that means everybody should be minding their own fucking business, and you should be minding your fucking business. And if you're one of these fucking psycho fucking people that has to bitch and be offended about every little fucking thing, oh my God, he did this, he did that. These fucking people bitching about this little kid because he's dressed like a fucking Chiefs fan, saying blackface, right the fuck there. Right fucking there. Shut the fuck up. Let people enjoy their lives and quit depicting how everybody should think, feel, say, and do. Go fuck yourself. This is Killer Kitchen, and we'll see you on the next break. Everybody, we love you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
To Joanne, the best wife in the world. Love from Richard. And a big kiss.
Merry Christmas.
Mummy! Mummy!
Just a minute, darling. Mommy will be right up.
Mummy!
I'm coming, Carol. Carol, darling, what's the matter?
Has Santa come yet?
No, darling, not yet. You be a good girl and go on to
Can I
sleep.
see him when he comes?
Well, we'll see. Now, you be a good girl and go to sleep, otherwise Santa won't come.
What's this?
Nothing. Just a Christmas card from Daddy. All right? Good night.
Good night, Mummy. Night, Daddy.
We interrupt this program for a special announcement. A man described as a homicidal maniac has escaped from the hospital for the criminally insane. He is 6 foot 3 inches tall, 210 pounds, dark eyes, bald, and may be wearing a Santa Claus costume taken from a shop in Burley. All residents of the county are warned to be on the lookout for this man and to phone the police if they see him. We now continue our program of carols for Christmas Eve.
Timmy? Isla Timmy? It's Santa!
Now, we've made our blood gravy, and we've added almost everything that we needed. This is our secret to giving it that luscious blood flavor. We're going to add tablespoon, fuck this. Add in your Worcestershire. Fuck it, let's give it another dab. There. You got your blood gravy. Now what I did was I've actually added a little bit of blue and some red to this. Now, because of the discoloration from the Worcestershire, I'm going to add some more red. Ah, fuck it. Give it another dab. We want this shit bloody, motherfucker. And what you just saw was the 1972 version of what we just witnessed. Now, that actually stayed very faithful to the comic book. Except in the comic book, what happened was a policeman dressed as Santa Claus came to the door, and after talking to her and so much happened, she found out that the policeman at the door really was the escaped killer. He had killed a policeman and stole his uniform, but still was dressed like Santa. Really fucking creepy. That's one of, you guys can get a hold of it. It's a read, man. It is really cool. I haven't seen the comic or even read it since probably, 1989. But it was a really cool comic. One I'm sorry I let go. I ended up trading it for an unopened, brand new in the package He-Man from 1983. A friend of mine had He-Man unopened. I'm like, yeah, I'll give you my comic. I'm a dumbass. But then again, it is He-Man. So, we got that like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our white truffle oil. If I can find it. Here we go. Now this is something unique. I've never used this before. Not even entirely sure what it is. But, again, searching through the bowels of the internet and pissed off by certain people's commentary out of Hollywood, I'm just here to let you guys know that you guys can do the same shit I'm doing right there in your house, and you can eat the same fucking food that these fucking celebrities try to poke at you and say they're better than you because they get to eat these gold cakes and all this and then they get all that. You know, honestly, caviar ain't nothing special. I've had it. It tastes like fish eggs. And I'll be honest, the only reason I ate it was because I was mad at fish because a fish bit my toe. Now we're going to take some of our white truffle oil. Let that out. And we're going to about 2 tablespoons. We've added in half a cup of milk and an entire stick of butter. Now, I've been using my claw to mix, but now it's time to move over. We got our masher. So while I mash these up and get this going, why don't you guys enjoy our next feature, our final feature of the evening. This is one, no bullshit, no lies, no wool over the eyes. No, the only way to describe this is the perfect example of how man's fear will undoubtedly be the end of man itself. Oh, and for those of you that want to be offended and you want to sniff around the ground and start inspecting doggy poop, in the original Star Trek, where man has never gone before, in the Next Generation, where no one has gone before, I'm not buying your liberal shit no more, so stick it. I'm saying what I want to say the way it was meant to be said, the way it was always said, until everybody got their panties in a bundle.
Honey, it's family hour. There must be something on.
Oh, wow! Candy critters!
Oh! Oh, great. It's Monsters, our favorite show.
It's starting.
The basement of the library is not so bad. It's the only warm place in town.
Oh, yeah, it's toasty. Except for that thing living upstairs. No almost saw us this time. I thought the old squirt here was going to go over and say hello to it.
Glim Glim's talking again. He's up in the reading room.
Got one weird kid there. Where did she get such a cutesy name for that monster anyway? That thing is the reason that her mother's Carl.
Why don't you go over to the window, sweetheart, and see if Venus has risen yet?
But it's cloudy.
It looked like it was clearing. Go see.
Daddy, it's starting to snow.
Great, honey. Hey, look. She doesn't know about her mother yet. Besides, I told you not to mention anything.
I don't know what you told me, Mr. High School teacher. Now let me tell you something. Her mother's dead as my father. And that's just something she's gonna have to get used to.
Pretty tough, aren't you?
That's right. I'm tough. I was raised that way. My father. Use. Thing's gonna pay. That damn thing is gonna pay.
Maybe it was an accident. Came down more like a crash than a controlled landing.
Accident, my butt. How much more proof do you need? It came down. It sealed off the town like it was some kind of ant farm. It infected us with a plague. And it sat there and watched us die. And everyone I knew in my entire life died in one weekend. I couldn't do anything.
wish I could figure out what it was saying.
I think we got a chance, huh? A couple more notches up. And only the dogs could hear its voice.
Continuing ship's log for Scout 426 Cube 3. 4th local cycle since landfall. I'm learning much about these primitive aliens. Have hooked up power source to local library. Pursuing research into their writings and examining their dead. Had thought all in this locale wiped out, but have recently sighted 1 or 2 survivors. They are in hiding and will not be easy to reach. They are frightened.
Library. Of all place. Never even visited it. Now I'm living here. And that monster's upstairs every day to boot.
At least we've got heat and light, and we've been able to sneak out for food.
Yeah. Warm. And well fed like lab rats. Once it finds us, it's gonna want to see why its plague didn't work on us. Or maybe it just wants to eat us.
Daddy, come see the snow.
It's beautiful, darling.
It is only a matter of time, but time is short. Their armies might find a means to pierce the force field before I am finished. Fortunately, the survivors cannot escape this village. I threw the force field up in time to contain all the inhabitants. So I must keep searching.
The night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Remember, he only looks like Santa Claus. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent Night, Deadly Night, rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
You know, they say the quickest way to a man's heart is with a meat cleaver. And the quickest way to reach us here at Killer Kitchen is to call 453-562-1388. And for those of you out there who are looking and you're wondering, you know, how do I get myself my own Killer Kitchen merch? How do I get my hands on some Angry 80s merch? Well, you know, I just happen to have a site, make it totally easy, and we got all kinds of shit. You can go to www.tpublic.com/user/Killer Kitchen. We're going to put the link in the descriptions right below, and that should solve all your Killer Kitchen needs. Now, for those of you out there who know that we're struggling, Biden's economy, just kind of how it is. But if you guys happen to have a couple extra dollars and you want to donate it here to the Killer Kitchen to help keep the show growing, well, you can do that right now through paypal.me/Killer Kitchen. Anybody who donates anything over $5, we're going to give you a huge shout out on the air on the next Killer Kitchen. So we totally appreciate you guys. And in the meantime, rather than take up any more of your time, I'd say it's time to get back to the movie.
Don't miss Killer Kitchen, Saturday nights only on Angry 80s Guy YouTube channel.
One winter's eve, a falling star landed in McDonaldland.
You'll make the perfect gift for Ronald.
But when it was given, Twinkle, it didn't.
You see, Birdie and Grimace, a star can never belong just to me. It belongs way up high for everyone to see. So let's wish him home where it'll twinkle and glow.
And up the star flew, thanks to his new friends below. Happy holidays from McDonald's.
Well, see, now this is kind of an interesting situation, because you get to hear both perspectives. The humans who just don't know and they're obviously scared, which, let's be honest, that's pretty much what humans are. Just scared rabbits. Run, rabbit! Run! But, I mean, on the other end, you got this alien, and it was an accident, and he doesn't have a way to communicate with the humans and tell them, like, it was an accident. And it's funny, because the first thing they said, right in the opening, was, maybe he crashed. And the other guy who's all nutty and wants to, like, talk shit to a little girl, he's sitting there like, no. So this is kind of an interesting storyline here. I'm not going to say too much, but I think we're going to get back, and I want to show you guys just how deep this rabbit hole gets. Speaking of rabbits and rabbit holes, we have our grilled cheese set, buttered, ready to go. I'll fill you guys in. This is something I know nothing about. I did, off camera, in fact, I opened one piece to try to see like how to work with it. Don't ever touch it. Just advice piece number 1, don't touch it. The minute you touch it, it's completely ruined. You can't even place it. No, you gotta get down. You gotta get down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open this flap. Oh. Okay, we're gonna open this flap. Shit. Unfortunately, that one kinda bent. That's okay. I'm gonna take one piece, kitty corner, just like that. Hey, get down, douche. Dude, get down. And that's Binks, everybody. One more right across the middle. Just like so. We're going to do the same thing on this side. These things are like paper thin. Fuck, paper. You know what actually this shit reminds me of? That shit we used to use back in the fucking, in like grade school. That shit we would put it over a picture and then trace it. Tracing paper. Yeah. That's horrible. No, that's what this kind of shit reminds me of. Now, I would love to, like, feed you guys a bunch of facts about this episode. But as I was crawling through the bowels of the internet, no matter how deep I dug, and no matter what kind of filth I found, and trust me, you'd be surprised at what happens if you type in Glim Glim. What I mean to say is, I really have no facts. I have not been able to come up with a single thing about anything from this episode, really. But I will tell you, I want to draw real attention to the background in this episode. From them breaking into the library to them, this is why you don't want to touch it. See if you can get that in there. My finger barely touched it and not stuck. If you try to pull it off, it's just, So you want to be very careful when you're using this stuff. One thing that is convenient is it does overall stick to this paper until it touches another surface. But what I was going to say before I fucked up, I wanted to draw real attention to the scenery. From them breaking into this place, to them getting situated and kind of settled in. Every detail, every little, it's like they nailed it. I gotta be honest. One of the things that grabbed me about this episode right from the start was how the alien, for instance, right? It's so cheesy. It's like Twilight Zone. And yet at the same time, imagine this episode black and white like the Twilight Zone. You know? So it is a really cool concept, and I want to totally point out how close this episode, in particular this one, resembles old 1963 Rod Serling Twilight Zones. It's a masterpiece, in my opinion. And now that we got this completely settled, now you'll notice that this piece got kind of fucking an extra piece. That's because when I opened up the wrapper to kind of put it over here, the fucker kind of just blew off. Fucking, so yeah. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to close these on top of each other. And then you just want to fry them up like a normal grilled cheese.
Why us? How come we didn't get sick?
I don't know. Something in our systems must have been able to resist the plague. But can we be the only ones left?
You seen the town. You know.
Yes. Bodies everywhere.
Next time we make a food run, I want to get some firepower, because I got scores to settle.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Shut up. I don't want any more of these "it might be an accident" speeches, because I don't buy that.
Then try this. If the alien dies while that force field is up, it's just possible we could be sealed in this town forever, with 7,000 corpses. Okay. So we've got to sit tight. Maybe help will come. Things could be worse. Power's out on the rest of town, but not here. We'd be frozen stiff by now if we hadn't found this place. If only there was something I could do to figure out what it was saying.
Glenn.
It's gone.
This could be dangerous.
Daddy, do you think Glimglim came from the Pleiades?
We'll try to figure that out later, okay, honey? You sure it's gone?
I'm sure. Look, we gotta find out what it's doing up there. It goes in and out day after day. It's up to something. And I want to know what.
Okay, Amy. We're going out for more food. But first, we're gonna sneak a look upstairs in the library. You know what you're supposed to do now, don't you?
Sure. As soon as I see Glim Glim coming, I run over to the vent and call him to you.
Right. You gotta keep a real careful watch, honey. We don't want to get caught upstairs by that monster. We don't want to be its next meal.
Oh, don't worry. Glim Glim won't hurt you.
I give up.
Just be a good lookout, sweetheart.
I will, Daddy.
This place looks like a cyclone hit it. It's reading. Philosophy, physiology, public speaking, anthropology, mythology. It's reading everything in the library. Yeah, wants to know all about us, I bet. Looking for better ways to kill us. What is that stink?
I'm not so sure I want to know. Listen, maybe we should get going before it comes back.
No, not so fast. It's learning an awful lot about us. About time we learn a thing or two about it. It's like my daddy said. A good hunter always knows its prey. Now, come on, let's go. Good morning, Carl. What?
I know him. That's Harry Baker.
It gets worse. Looks like my garage after me and my dad dressed a couple of bucks.
Continuing ship's log for Scout 426 Cube 3. 5th local cycle since crash landfall. Have identified the lethal pathogen. It is virus 6 square 9, indigenous to our intestinal tracts, but obviously extremely deadly to these unfortunate aliens. Force field will fail soon due to dying batteries. Then virus will contaminate entire planet. Made contact late last cycle with a surviving native. A young female who does not fear me. Must pursue that contact, but cannot bring my voice down to level she can understand. Must find other way.
What took you so long?
We had to wait outside. The alien was just leaving. We didn't want him to spot us. Where did you get those?
While you were out looking for can openers, I paid a visit to Murphy's gun shop. Because that's the last time I run from that monster.
Continuing ship's log for Scout 426 Cube 3. Night of 5th local cycle since crash landfall. Trying to find way to overcome the survivor's fear. Is of the utmost importance that they learn to trust me. The blood systems of these 3 have successfully produced antibodies to fight the 6 square 9 virus. If I can duplicate their immunity, I will be able to save their race. Am trying to learn to copy their markings, but with little success. Must search for another way. Personal note. The local moon is rising and snow is falling again. Reminds me of home. Long to be back with my younglings, but fear I shall never see them again. Is so tragic. All my fault. How will I bear the guilt of causing the death of an entire species? Would have to destroy myself.
Hi. You call that writing? Here, I'll show you. I always get A's in penmanship. Hey, this is working great. You keep pointing and I'll keep writing. Okay. So far we've got that you're from Orion, that the sickness was an accident, and you need our help to make a medicine to save everybody else. But what can we do? B-L-O-O. You need blood? How much? L-I-T. A little? Okay, I guess I could help some, but it'll take an awful lot of convincing to get Carl and my dad to come around. Friend. No, they'll never believe. You'll have to show them. But how? Hey, I know. I know.
Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis bring you Back to the Magic.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
Back to the fantastic. Back to the action.
Whoa, this is heavy.
Back to the past.
It's an absolute dream. Take it from yourself.
Back to the future. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd. In Back to the Future. Rated PG. Sneak preview tonight. Check newspapers.
Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties. Must be for me.
Hello, my name is Boo. Gentlemen, let me finish. Boo Berry, your new neighbor. I do not wish to frighten, just to borrow some milk and to explain about my new ghostly good blueberry-flavored cereal with a haunting blueberry taste. Boo Berry.
Well, boo to you, Blueberry.
Gentlemen, please, I just want to tell you about my new super sweet cereal, Blueberry. Frankenberry's got strawberry-flavored sweeties.
Count Chocula's got chocolate sweeties.
But I've got blueberry-flavored sweeties.
Frankenberry, Count Chocula.
And brand new blueberry-flavored Blueberry.
Hi! Do you know what scares me? People who don't use their local library. Actually, it's a great place for everything. From watching videos and listening to music to using a computer, even literacy training and family reading groups. And of course, it's still the place to find all the books you could ever want. So check out your local library. Who knows? We might just run into each other.
And here you go. Our golden grilled cheese made with pepper jack white cheese and 24 karat gold. And this is our bloody snowy mashed potatoes. And that, my friends, is something very different. I'm actually thinking that myself. Now, why don't we cut one of these suckers open and see how they look? You know, interesting fact. I live in the same fictional town as Norman Bates. I was just thinking about that while I was holding this knife. And you know, it's funny because when I first moved out to California, I wanted to make or build my own hotel.
And instead you're doing Killer Kitchen.
Never ask where we get our meat. So there you go, guys.
What do you suppose he's been up to all day?
I don't know. But he's certainly been busy.
Yeah. Gone in and out at least a dozen times already. It almost sounds like he's building something.
Well, I'm not going up to look, that's for sure.
Awesome, they gotta know you're a friend when they see that. Your handwriting's getting better. But I did promise, didn't I? And it'll save the whole world, huh? Okay, but don't hurt me. Ouch!
Amy? Oh, God. Amy? It's got Amy. Blow that up and fast away. You still think this was an accident, huh? Give me a gun. Come on, I gotta go after her. Come on. Carl, it's not time. Carl, he's doing something to her now. Oh, God. Come on, go. Where's Amy? What have you done with her? Give her back. Amy!
Daddy, what was that noise?
Amy! You're all right?
I just plugged it in. Glim Glim made it to show us he's our friend.
It's the 24th. Christmas Eve. With all that's happened, we forgot.
Daddy, where's my friend Glim Glim? Daddy, please tell me you didn't hurt him. Daddy, you didn't hurt my friend Glim Glim, did you?
Well, that was an interesting show, to say the least.
Never.
So, it's been another year. We'll see you guys again New Year's Eve. Don't miss it. We're going to be watching Pink Floyd The Wall, making a couple mixed drinks, and basically just having a party. Hope to see you there.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Scary Christmas, everybody. All right, that's it. Killer Kitchen's done. I'm going to bed.
Guess what the Simpsons, America's funniest new family, are getting for Christmas? Pantyhose. No, their very own TV special.
Cool.
So make your Christmas wish.
Hey, Santa, what's shaking, man?
Get into the holiday spirit.
Jingle bells, Batman snow, golden way. Ah, don't kill me, Dad.
And join them for a night of laughs on the Simpsons Christmas special.
Homer and I are looking forward to your visit.
Tonight at 7:30 on Fox 29.
20th Century Fox invites you to join the boys and girls of Sigma Phi for their annual New Year's Eve party. This year it's a masquerade on wheels, and the person behind you could be your best friend or the last person you see on Earth. Experience the most terrifying ride of your life on the Terror Train, rated R.
Starts October 3rd at a selected theater near you. This season, it'll be a perfect Christmas, thanks to Chevy Chase.
That thing had 9 lives. She just spent them all.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, December 1st.
The night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Remember, he only looks like Santa Claus. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Silent Night, Deadly Night, rated R.
Starts Friday at a theater near you.
The NBC television schedule is brought to you especially recorded for rebroadcast in this time zone on KNBC Channel 4.
in all through the house. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Saint Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their bed, with visions of Santa Claus riding overhead. streets with reindeer and sleigh. The children saw Santa Claus riding away. They heard him exclaim as he